Hello there guys, my name is Leon or Razmins, and today I'll be discussing and answering one simple question: is Battlefield Hardline worth a buy? Now, as you'll well be aware, Battlefield Hardline beta has just recently come to an end on January the 8th, so I thought now that we've all had time to experience playing the game, I thought I'd talk about whether Battlefield Hardline is worth the purchase, or in fact it's just a Battlefield 4.5, which some people have been labelling it as. However, before I go into more detail, my previous video does go over my dislikes and likes with the game, so go check that out if you haven't already. Link will be in the description below or at the end of the video. Alright, so let's get into it. I thought the best place to start would be talking about what's new to the game, so that's the reason why people will make the transfer from Battlefield 4. I believe one of the biggest selling points to this game is its new game modes. It does still have the good old Conquest Large for all you die-hard Battlefield players. However, Hardline has been able to break out of the Battlefield military simulation tradition and create a cops v criminals based game which allows many doors to be open when it comes to creating new game modes. One of the new game modes introduced into the beta was Hotwire, a game mode in which the flags are actually the vehicles and you gain points by driving at the max speed, and once you reach the max speed you'll hotwire the car and earning your points to teams, but whilst you're doing this you are trying to take out the enemy cars in order to gain the most flags. I found Hotwire to be a thrill to play, and it seriously had a large fun factor when playing it, and it provided you with some seriously enjoying and fun gameplay, especially when it came to playing with friends, and I think this will be a huge selling point for Battlefield Hardline. The other new game mode which was available for the public to play in the beta was Heist, which took place on a map called Bank Job, and since Rush wouldn't really fit a Cops v Criminals themed game, Heist is the solution around this. The cops' job in Heist is to defend a vault with the bags of cash, or they could also defend one of the free pickup points around the map, whilst the criminals had to break into the vault, steal the money, get the bags of cash to safety to one of the free pickup points. There are a total of 3 pickup points on the map, A, B and C. They can be completed in any order, and I found this to have a great replayability to the game mode, since each time it had a different style of gameplay, unlike in Rush in Battlefield 4 when it's just you're attacking one encom or you're defending that encom and could quickly turn into a clusterfuck. Whilst Heist offers so many different ways to complete the objective that it's great fun to do, and I believe this will also be a great game mode to watch on a competitive scene. There are also a range of new game modes to be released with the full game when it comes out, such as Blood Money, an objective game mode that pits cops and robbers against each other in a fight to siege a large sum of money from the opposing team. Crosshair, which is half an objective, half a deathmatch game mode. The cops must escort a VIP player to an extract point while the criminals fight to eliminate him before the time runs out, and there's no vehicles and there's no respawns. I think that will be the one I'm most excited for. There's also Rescue, an objective game mode where the authorities try to save the hostage from their captives. This is another game mode which I'm looking forward to be playing. However, since I've never really played these, I can't have an opinion on them. All I can say is they sound very fun and appealing to me. I do truly believe that this isn't just a reskin of Battlefield 4. I think it was a big risk Visceral took by choosing a Cop v Criminals theme and branching away from the military simulation of Battlefield. However, I believe that when it comes to March, it'll be one that really pays off. I think people do need to realise that this isn't a Battlefield 5. There is still Battlefield 5 coming in the future. And it shouldn't be taken as part of the Battlefield franchise. It's more something that I think is going to replace Medal of Honor, because who the hell played Medal of Honor? That was a piece of shit. And if you haven't checked out the Hardline beta, it is over, but I strongly suggest you watch videos such as these, get a good opinion before buying into the game, but do not pre-order the game, because we all know what happens when it comes to pre-ordering. Pre-ordering a game is fucking foolish. We all remember what happened when Battlefield 4 came around, and it was broke for a good 6 months. Anyways, I've tried to do this as quickly as possible because I didn't want it dragging on, but in conclusion, I think Hardline will be worth a buy, but just give it a bit of time. Don't buy it on release because that's stupid. You don't know if it's going to be broke or not, but it's honestly an enjoyable game. It's the most fun I've had on a Battlefield game for a long time, and I believe it offers so much. Yes, there are the negatives. Go check my other video to find out what the negatives are, but I think they're all things that can be fixed and solved if the developers put time into it. The gameplay, I have to say, is really satisfying. I think they've balanced the games well in the terms of the classes and the teams. And with that said, I hope you've enjoyed the video. This really did take a while to edit and put together. I even scripted what I was going to say so I didn't sound sloppy and have ums and exactly etc in the video. So please hit the like button if you enjoyed. It really helps me out. Leave a comment telling me whether you think that Hardline is worth a buy or not, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks guys for watching the video, and the reason why I'm dropping in now is I want to tell you some new news. Basically, I'd like to start a shout out of the week where I shout out maybe 1 or 2 channels a video, and they'll be left in the description below. So there are 2 channels currently in the description below. Go check them out, they'll be worth your time, and if you want to be involved with this, just leave a comment below on each video and I'll look at your channel. If I think you deserve a shout out, I might feature in the video, and that's it really. I have a video waiting in the works to be uploaded Thursday, so until then, bye.